Okay, so here we go on day 2 of Weekend Survivor. I'm going to share my thoughts with you as I bid and play and defend against the robots. Hope we provide some insight for you to help you with your bridge game. 5, 8, 10, 14. I've sometimes had it work out to open a no trump here from a perspective of it gives us some nice options. And I think I'll experiment here. Partner is going to take me for 15 to 17. And we're going to hope we're not going to get in too much trouble. That is Leventhal. I don't know what to do over there. 5 plus. Oh, it does show 5 plus hearts. Okay, so we'll put in 4 hearts. Minimum was support. That's us. We're minimum. We do have 3 hearts. Okay. So their bid was Capoletti. Okay, so that shows spades and a minor. All right, so the Leventhal bids, that becomes natural. So, okay. I don't play Leventhal, but you can always click on the bid and find out what it meant. So it meant that it was a natural heart bid and they had some points. Okay. So they have spades and a minor, so more than likely, almost for sure, they have spades and diamonds to our left, and the queen jack, maybe 10 of clubs is to here. So we want to keep this behind that sequence for later. So even though I want to get into lead hearts, can I afford to do that? We could have some distribution problems, so maybe I better forget about that. Loser wise, we got loser, maybe trump a diamond. Yeah, we're gonna potentially run into some problems here. This hand does not favor to have too many clubs. So we could get a club rough if that hand can get in. So that's my hope here, is that we had the entering the diamonds, and now we can run trump. Certainly could very well have a bad heart split, so maybe shouldn't even bother messing around. That could be a singleton heart. It's very good. They did have 2 hearts, so it's nice that we had all the boss trump basically. For the king, that was in the right place. So we're going to consider ourselves lucky. They had 3 hearts. Oh. So they're probably going to cover this. Yeah. So they're still going to get a club trick, but we're going to be able to set up a club trick to get rid of that spade. All right. So now we've set up the both of the club tricks. Then we can get rid of that spade loser. Making 5. Woohoo! So if we open it a club, might go double there or a diamond. So when you do open something a little bit that others are not going to maybe open, you try to figure out where others are going to end up, to try to decide how aggressive you get in the play. But I was real happy with our contract, and I think that should be a good one. 8, 9, 13. All right, so we got hearts, 4 diamonds. It's a splinter bid. Okay. So that shows support in hearts and shortness in diamonds. All right. So what I'm looking for is, do I have points in the diamond suit? And I do have 4, but if partner does have a singleton, which it favors a singleton over a void, that ace becomes handy, and then I can trump these 3 losers with their hearts. I'm going to take this as good news, and I'm going to do, do a control bit of clubs, but then where does partner go from there? So we very likely could have 2 quick losers there. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to hope to hear that partner has the ace of spades. Appears they do not. So we could have 2 quick losers in the spade suit. And I think I'm going to pass. All right, we do not. Partner did have the ace of spades. Shoot. So their double there, I think, was calling for a diamond lead. Yeah, but they didn't. They probably bid the spade because of the way our bidding went. So we got losers. Just eliminated one with a finesse. We got 3 other losers here. So we'll do 1 round of Trump. Do well. And I kind of am saying the one is we need to trump 3 diamonds. And this is the hand that stands to be shorter in the diamonds. So, and they could have the remaining. Trump. Shoot. So making 7. We're in 5. Shoot. So I was nervous about losing the ace king of spades. So if I ask for aces instead, I find out they have 2 key cards, and then we end up there. Still wouldn't have known if we had missing the ace king of trump or not. Well, actually, then I would have known. You're right, because then I would have found out they had the ace of spades, so I should have done a blackwood instead of control wood. You're not supposed to the spade, but anyway, 4. I could have backed out in 5 hearts. All right, I came up with the proper logic there. The next cue at 4, 5, 9, 10. Yeah. All right. It's pretty even there. Didn't like my distribution. Could have been 1 no Trump after opening the club, but I still didn't like it. 7, 9, 10, 15, 17. Same, not so great distribution. 4 through 3. Okay, so that's a Capoletti bid. Showing hearts in a minor, and this is how they ask them for the which minor is it. So we've described our hand to partner. They know what we have. And so this hand has hearts and diamonds. This hand should have diamonds and clubs, which I guess they do have 3. So anyway, we ended up in 3 diamonds. Partner decides to lead trump. The concept here is that we can get rid of trump. Basically, we can play it like no trump. And which is because I have the high card points, partner decided to lead that. So he could be in a spot of trouble because of the heart suit. Hopefully partner has a spade trick. Do. They did eventually set up the clubs. That's what I was trying to avoid, was to not let them get over there. But all right, 5, 10, 13. Partner opens a spade. We're going to do a 2/1 bid. We do have 3 spades, so we're probably going to end up there, but we'll just keep talking. Partners rebidding spades. We really have a minimum opener because we got some jacks that, probably are going to be worthless. We basically have a minimum opener, so we're just going to put it in game. This is the fast arrival concept. So that was nice because that would have been a loser. Well, it's a loser, but we might have had 2 losers in it. So we went ahead and led the ace when they didn't have the ace queen. That's a strange lead. All right, we'll take it though. All right. So now we get rid of that for us. So we're cleared out the suits. Another thing I really like to do when we have 9 trump. So the way you're supposed to play this is for the queen to drop. And it did, right. Seems like it usually goes against the odds with the robots. But all right, we didn't have any bidding, right? And so far, this hand has shown up with ace, queen of clubs, and the queen of spades. So I'm going to go that it's going to favor that the queen of hearts is over there now. Don't know if that'll pay off, but that's my thought. Okay, so that worked out. So now we can get rid of the diamond loser on the jack of hearts, making 6. All right, so because they had shown all the points over there, I went that the odds now favored that queen of hearts was over there. Because if they have this card as well, they might have, done something like overcalled 2 clubs, for example. So we snagged an extra trick from them there. 6, 10, 12. 6, 10, 12. Bunch of spades. So plan will be to just rebid spades. Forcing 1 no trump there. So they have 6 to 11 points. And they probably have, they have the high end of their points. And now that we showed 6 spades, they only need 2 to support. And they do have 3. So their bid was showing 2 to 3. Wow, losers. Potential loser. Okay. So I'm going to set up the diamond suit and then pull the rest of the trump. That hand on lead is good news. Problem is, if we have trump pulled, we might end up with 3 club losers. So I wanted to be careful there instead of just our 2. So later on, we can get rid of all these losers, really. By later on, hopefully, we get trump pulled here. And we did. So we don't have to do the heart finesse because diamonds were set up. Actually, we could put on the hearts because spades split 2-2 as well. So, lots of different ways to make that one. And the heart finesse was on, so that should be an average board. Everyone should make that. And everyone should get there too. So 6, 10, 14, and a bunch of spades. Just like last hand. Now we'll see if partner does the same thing. They did. This is enough to jump to 3 spades. Nah. Good partner. Now we might make 6. Maybe I could have asked for aces then. Because we do have 2 aces. Is this the same hand? Eerily similar, that is for sure. So we got a slow loser in the hearts that we can get rid of. Oh boy. All right, so the jack and the king are over there. This kind of thwarted my plans a bit. So we're going to hope there's another diamond over there. There it is. Okay. Now we'll lead a spade. And we're good to go, except for the jack of spades. Making 6. Yeah, I should have hesitated for a second there when they did go to the 4, because I did have the extra. I was a little hasty there. They're really, I would want to be there if they had 2 of the 3 key cards. So 2 aces or the king of trump. And they did have 2. So that was bad. All right, 6, 10, 15, 16. Here's we're on a spade run. Okay. So we can get rid of some losers, which we have plenty of, and the good clubs, but we're going to have a tough time getting over there. So we're going to hope they actually take the ace. They did not. We'd like to use diamonds twice from over there. We'd like to finesse those guys. We'd really like it if they would lead anything but Trump. And unfortunately, they're not cooperating. And now they can't. They're out. All right. Yeah, man. Certainly going back to how could I have done this? Get anyway, because we have all these club tricks over there. Make her contract, but I feel there could have been something. 2 entries in the trump suit, ace and the 10. That wasn't enough because they didn't take their ace of clubs right away. Trump the second club. Let's see. 7, 11, 15. Okay, so we're going to bet a heart. 4 more hearts and 6 more points. We're going to hope. So we're going to do 4 suit forcing, which is going to just basically say, partner, we've got more than we told you. Can you tell us something else? And we do have 3 hearts. I really like my hand for a suit contract here, so I'm just going to put this in 4 hearts. Oof, that's not so good. Wow. A lot of losers. All right, so bidding wise, we had anything from those guys. Get rid of 1 loser on diamonds. That's about it. So I leave spades from over here. And the hearts from over there. So we're over there. We're gonna lead hearts. You know what? Do problem with that play is if they fire back a club, now we have that club loser exposed. Hmm. I don't know. Not happy with that, but could trump one of the spades. Instead, they're going with the trumpet. I don't know. Trying to figure out a way to get rid of that club loser, and I could not. 7-9. We didn't at the time. 7-9-10-15. Okay. So this is a Michael's bid. This will show 5 spades and 5 in a minor or more. So we are going to bid that to tell partner that. They jumped to 3 spades. We're going to put it in 4, and hopefully I play it better than the last hand. All right. So again, we've got 1 heart to our right. So almost all the points favor to be over there, which is not in the right place for us. The heart suit or the club suit. So they probably know the queen of diamonds, so the queen's over there, but and the ace, so everything else is over here. This is going to lose. So because we knew the layout of the heart suit, I was able to use roughing finesses in the heart suit. So the king 10-9-8 eventually set up tricks to pitch, and the king of clubs was over there. So that assumption was right. Especially became evident when they popped up with when they had the ace of spades. This hand had to have all the rest of the points. So I think I gave up a trick on the prior one, but might have got one back there. We'll see. Let's see what others did. All right, so result-wise, a pretty good day. Okay, so a couple clunkers. We had quite a few bids in there. We had Michael's and some others that I'll jot down that aren't coming to the top of my head right here. But we had a really big score on 1, a really big score on 5, and a really big score on 10, and even on 7. So a really nice day today. Thanks for joining me. You can email me, oconbridgeclub@gmail.com. Visit my Facebook page, Bridge Lake Country, Wisconsin, and certainly subscribe to my YouTube channel so you know when I post another video. I have other teachers that are doing many lessons I'm posting on there. I have some BBO instructional videos, so be sure to join. And hopefully we had a few pointers there to improve your bridge game today. Again, thanks for joining.